So many people want to be rich, yet they're not. And the reason is simple. They're playing a game with a set of rules that guarantees the win for someone else. They're taught to get a good education, get a good job, work hard, be rewarded, pay taxes, save some money, maybe buy a house, and live a modest life. If lucky, they might have enough left at the end to retire comfortably. But what if it doesn't have to be this way? What if the rules are wrong? What if you were meant to be rich? Growing up, I saw firsthand how hard my parents worked and still struggled financially. Despite working long and hard, they couldn't afford basic necessities like healthcare, proper housing, and quality education for their children. That reality was a driving force in my life. I vowed to learn the inner workings of money and the rules that allowed some people to effortlessly accumulate wealth while others struggled. What I discovered was shocking. You see, in our modern world, money is not scarce. It's actually abundant. Most money out there isn't even real. It's just numbers stored in a computer. Banks and other financial institutions can create new money out of thin air by allowing people to borrow it. This means that the money you earn is constantly being diluted because there is always more of it being created. In fact, nearly 90% of the money out there was created in the last 40 years, which means that half of it was created in the last 20 years. That's a lot of new money, and it's happening every single day. So if money is being created all the time, why do most people struggle to save any at all? To understand this, let's look at the way our economic system works. Our economy is built on debt. When you buy something, you're essentially borrowing money from someone else. For example, when you buy a car on credit, the bank knows you don't have the money to buy the car now, so they allow you to borrow it. In exchange, they charge you interest on the loan, which is how they make money. But here's where it gets interesting. When you take out a loan, you're also taking out money from the economy. So if everyone starts taking out loans, there will soon be more money in the economy than is needed. This extra money is then created through thin air. And this is where inflation comes in. Inflation is simply the decrease in the value of money over time. Because of inflation, the $10,000 you have today will only be worth $9,000 next year. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's another way to play the game. Instead of spending money, you can invest it. When you invest your money, you're buying something that has value, like a piece of art or a collectible. These things tend to increase in value over time, so you're essentially protecting your wealth from inflation. The wealthy understand this, which is why they don't keep their money in a savings account. Instead, they invest it in properties, businesses, art, or anything that retains or appreciates value. This way, their money is safe from inflation, and they can even grow it over time. It's no surprise that most of the richest people in the world got that way through investing. Warren Buffett, the world's greatest investor, built his fortune by buying shares in companies that he believed in. Jeff Bezos invested his early profits from Amazon into new ventures, which helped him grow his empire. Even Elon Musk, who seems more interested in being the first intergalactic emperor than a businessman, has made billions by investing in new technologies. Now, if you're thinking that this isn't fair, that the rich are just getting richer, I understand where you're coming from. But it's important to remember that the rich aren't necessarily bad people. Many of them are using the system to their advantage. Yes, but they're also creating new wealth in the process. Take Jeff Bezos, for example. He's made billions by investing in new ideas and helping entrepreneurs bring their products to market. This isn't just good for him, it's good for everyone. By investing in new ideas, Jeff Bezos is helping to drive innovation and create new jobs. So the next time you hear someone complaining about the rich, ask yourself whether they're just jealous or whether they're actually doing something wrong. The truth is that most people are playing the wrong game. They're trying to save money when they should be investing it. They're working hard for a paycheck when they could be investing their time in building a business. They're playing by the rules that the rich don't even follow. If you want to change your financial situation, you need to start playing a different game. You need to invest your money, invest your time and effort in building something that has real value. Don't just complain about the rich, try to become one of them. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one creating the wealth instead of just watching it happen to someone else. Thank you for watching.